Welcome back to Evil Popcorn, Children of the Popcorn, and welcome back to Derry. It is I, Mr. Popcorn, loving the popcorn from Derry. It's becoming very satisfying.
Uh,
And of course, I have my cohort. How are you, sir?
Good. The Baron here for the Evil Popcorn Podcast. Welcome back to Derry for the fourth time. Uh, more given that we've seen the other iterations, but yeah, for the fourth episode of It, Welcome to Derry.
What's the fourth episode called, Baron?
The fourth episode is called The Great Swirling Apparatus of Our Planet's Function.
Yeah, that's a title.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
a
bit of a
title and a
mouthful.
half. All right, so if it's not clear, if you were just joining us, we're going through the Welcome to Derry series. We're not doing plot breakdowns, but we are spoiling basically at whim, yeah, because we're dancing around the plot, just going over the highlights. So make sure you
Yep.
see it first, yes?
Yep. Yeah. Make
It's
sure you
on,
watch the episode.
yeah, it's on HBO Max. It's available in Australia, yeah, even if you just basically do this as a trial, and then get rid of it, it's worth seeing, it's worth paying the money.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Barrett? Yeah, yeah, exactly.
100%.
And let's start us off. What did you think of the great swirling apparatus of our planet's function, Baron?
It was a nice move everything forward episode.
Yeah.
I really liked the fact that they moved ahead with the plot. They moved ahead with the history of the world. I probably shouldn't get into my likes. It was a really good move ahead episode.
Yes, absolutely. Move ahead is a great way to put it because I found that this was a great episode of consolidation for all our little subs plots, side narratives,
Yeah.
etc., that have been going on. To show that everyone is involved with Derry and everyone is going to have to deal with it if they haven't already in the past,
Yeah.
which I found really cool. Yeah, yeah. No, this one was good. This one was bordering on great, but we'll get into that. Go to bed, or for those chilling with us, welcome. The first thing that I'll bring up, female character. She is basically the lead of this representation, of this culture's representation in the show. I liked how she was talking with Mrs. Hamlin about manifest destiny.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What an interesting concept. White man concept. That's the great colonial cogito. Their motto for colonizing America is because God said, work hard, you will go to heaven. We're going to work hard colonizing America. To put it very
Yeah.
simply, that's
We have the
manifest
right
destiny.
to everything between the two seas, basically.
Yeah, yeah, but you don't have the right to it. To put it
Uh,
simply,
yeah. No.
that's the opposition I found interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. It really comes down to it, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
Uh,
Do you think the nuclear bomb represents it? We've talked about how it is shown through the various representations of fear within Derry itself supernaturally, but also societally as
yeah.
well. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think the nuclear bomb, the nuclear
The
scare?
actress's name is Kimberly Guerrero, and she plays Rose.
Yeah, she's great. I really like Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that fear of nuclear annihilation represents it in Welcome to Derry, Baron?
Well, I mean, they do lampshade that in this episode. Like they literally play the duck and roll clip that used to be played in US primary schools. Well, probably high schools as well. So
Sidebar,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a Kiwi. I am
yep,
48. I remember being 5, 6, 7 at the oldest, being told to get under your desk if there's a nuclear bomb.
yeah,
Were you in
yeah.
Australia?
Same with us. Yeah, same with
Mhm.
us. I
We were
think we
the,
saw a similar video in school to the one that's shown in It Welcome to Derry in episode 4.
that is crazy. That is crazy because we're talking early
Right.
80s, generally late 70s, early 80s for
Late
that.
70s, early 80s, yeah.
Yeah, this is 1962, and it's fact. They told people to get under the desk. Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
hurt a bit more than sunburn. Yeah, no, it's going to fry you, disintegrate you.
Yeah.
We've seen Terminator movies, we know.
Uh, I mean, we see what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but still, yeah, 20 years later, something that ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Do you have any likes? Do you want to start us off with a praise? It doesn't have to be three or two, just in general. What are your praises? What are your critiques? If you want to start us off.
Yeah, no, I got one I can start with. I really like that they've made Mr. Hanlon credulous. Like he believes the kid. I think it's a side effect of that whole he doesn't have fear because of the accident that he had while at war. I think he's more credulous because this he's not being affected by the psychic miasma of it.
No, no. And well, that hasn't been fully disclosed why. I mean, there is the accident, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think we're going to get more to that. We are definitely going to get more to that because tension is forming between him and the wife, between the man who's dedicated to, serving his country, and the other woman, sorry, his partner wants to tear it down.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, she's
yeah.
very civil, she's very polite, but she's a revolutionary, definitely. Do you remember her from Sinners, Barry? Mrs.
Yeah,
Hamlin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's really
yeah.
good, isn't she? Yeah.
And I was
Um,
getting real Sinners vibes from them setting up their
yeah.
little club.
Yeah, a little bit liked it. Yeah, but please continue with your praise you were going to say there.
So look, it's really good to have a character that like simply believes the kids.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's one of my favorite bits of what was the movie called? Odd Thomas. Odd Thomas had a really good bit in it where the kid can see ghosts, and the sheriff just believes him because he's seen too much of it to know that yeah, this kid's not lying to me. So I love a good credulous adult or person in authority.
This is credulous after the clownfish, though, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. What is that one
yeah,
of your likes, the clownfish?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the clownfish was great.
yeah.
I initially thought it was like a koi or something, and then I
Okay.
went, no, no, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
clownfish.
It took me a
Yeah.
moment where, oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're doing there. Yeah, they go fishing, their children, yeah, father and son, because mum wants dad and son to spend more time together. Dad wants to know about Ronnie, the new girlfriend, that sort of thing. It's a touching moment. Then dad goes off to get a new lure or something. I don't remember exactly.
The fly comes off
That's right.
his
That's right.
fishing line, and he has to go and get another fly from the fly box in the back of the car.
And then we see one of my definite like praises and factors of fear, surprisingly, in this episode is Demon Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, what did you think?
I liked it. I
Hmm.
think it's presaging something that's going to happen to the character. I think that we are definitely seeing something from the future.
Yeah,
So in
yeah.
the original text
Okay,
of it,
okay, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
refer to the black spot fire, where a whole bunch of native African American people get burnt to death.
Oh,
So I think it might be like a nod to that or a presage of that.
oh. I've got the book on hold at the library, Baron. Yeah, I'm going to
Nice.
read it. I need
Yeah,
to read it
yeah.
because I'm missing out on stuff like that. Yeah, that's an obvious plot point if you know the material. And it's not Welcome to Derry, HBO being obnoxious. This is Stephen King. Like the Baron
Yep.
has been elucidating and illuminating throughout this recap series. Stephen King is basically you will know one story, then it will connect to five other stories, which are going to connect to 15 to 50, that everything is connected. Yeah. So I've got
Correct.
no
Yeah, yeah.
qualms with
It's all
that.
linked.
And also because we don't see Pennywise in the water when they're fishing, we see Demon Dad, yeah? And he
Yeah.
pops up
Demon Dad and the
later,
Clown.
and the clownfish, yep. And Demon
Actually,
Dad pops up later on, which is really
that
cool.
would be a really good name for a heavy metal band. Demon
Demon
Dad
Dad,
and the Clownfish.
that's fantastic. And then, yeah, Bad Boy Bubby style, you've got to have some maniacal preacher type
Yeah.
as the front man, yeah, or person.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. And then Dad believes Major Hamlin believes because he sees the red balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
How
sees the
cool
red
was
balloon.
that?
Loved that.
Loved that. Loved that because it's doing the bob above the
Mm.
water as it does, and it just has that sound of ooh, it's here. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that was a great scene. Great scene. Because it wasn't a kill
Yeah.
even. It was just really
No.
fucking ominous.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is
And
what
like, I mean, I've got that fear of deep, dark, watery places, and I got to chill because it's like, no, I don't want to drown. I don't want the character to drown. That's not a thing that I want. So yeah, I got to jump from it, which is great.
yeah, fantastic, fantastic. So yeah, it's scary, children. The show is scary. Then Halloran gets the shine.
Oh, so he sees his deceased mother in the woods while they're cleaning up
Yeah.
the clubhouse.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And she's saying that something is coming in to get out of here. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't
Yeah.
yeah, don't mess with it, basically.
Don't mess with it. Yes. And it's
Yeah.
interesting. We've got that interaction again between dead parents and their children going on.
Actually, I think
Baron?
it's his grandmother. I think it's his
His
grandmother, not
grandmother.
his mother.
Okay, because this episode
Because
gets into ancestral warnings, ancestral
yeah.
tales. Baron?
But there was a thing that I remember from The Shining where the Shine can skip a generation, and he mentions, I think, in The Shining that his mother didn't have it, but his grandmother did. So I'm betting it's the grandmother.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Nicely done. Nicely done. You liked this part? Did you like this
Yeah,
part?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
No, no, it was all good. It was all good up until this point. Definitely, this episode starts strong.
Yeah,
And I
good.
loved this little bit, the Losers Club. Okay, I'll just mention this. Check out Colors of the Dark, the podcast. Check out Welcome to Derry, the official HBO podcast, to go
Yep.
along, companion, pods
Yeah,
to ours. And
yeah, yeah.
because they've got a really great full picture of things going on. They're part of the production itself. And Rebecca McKendry, shout out, said, for those wanting to bring back Freddie, this is how you do a slow build,
Oh,
introducing something
yes.
to a
Yeah,
seemingly
yeah,
normal world. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I I think what I would do if I was, I mean, this is digressing. I think what I would do if I was bringing back Freddy is I would do it this way. I'd do like an 8 episode series. It'd be 2 seasons. Season one would be while Freddy's still alive, ending with him being burnt to death. Spoilers. And then the second season would be that first round of the children of the people that burnt him to death.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or you do an
Just trying to
episode
think of a
about.
third.
You do an
Yeah.
episode in the past, you do an episode in the present, you do an episode in the past,
Yeah.
you do an
Yeah. Yeah.
episode in
That
the
works as
present.
well. Trying to think where you go for a third season. Doesn't matter at the moment. But yeah, it's definitely a way you could bring him back, modeled after
Yeah.
what this show is doing. I loved now they're not drinking coffee, they're taking Mummy's Little Helper.
I'm his little helper. Actually, I wasn't sure whether that was just Valium or not. Let's
It's gotta be, yeah.
Diazepam Valium. Yeah. Okay.
Valiant, yeah. But yeah, I love that bit. Yeah, it's like these young kids, like with this Valium, going. The doctor says this is good. Yeah, the 50s was an interesting time. Do you have any other
Yeah.
praises at this stage that we're up to with the plot?
Another praise that I've got, I really like the way that they're building the universe and they're slowly revealing the backstory, not only of the people, but of the town. Like at the end of the episode, we see a real big exposition dump that didn't feel out of place. It really felt
Yeah,
well
yeah,
placed. It was framed beautifully by the shine. I know we're jumping around,
yeah. It's fine,
but
mate. Yeah, cool.
yeah, with Dick Halloran going into Rose's son's mind and then seeing the story of the Galoo. Did they call it the
Yeah,
Galoo?
Galoo. I checked. I rewound
Galoo?
to check the
Yep.
pronunciation. Yeah,
Uh,
it's
so not
Galoo phonetically.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But we kind of see the Native American version of the Losers Club, the very first one,
Mhm.
with that was kind of nice. So we're in a vision in a story in the history. So it's like it's ah Tenet. No, what was the other one? Inception. Inception
Yeah.
level bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, it gets a bit Christopher Nolan on it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's done in a sensical, measured way, and a
Yeah.
very mythic fashion, which I really liked. And I think they pulled it off. Even when we
Yeah.
get to see the glue, what did you think of the CGI in this episode?
It was all right. It was
It was
better
all
than the
right.
last two. I did put down that I really enjoyed, and I'm going to make sure I pronounce it correctly. I really enjoyed the leucochloridium fungus bit
Thank you.
in the eyes, creating the eye stalks. That was really nicely done.
Yeah, yeah. And it's CGI heavy, but as I've talked about, the world of the story of Derry showing itself, manifesting itself through its scares. What's her name? Dorky girl. I'm only calling her Dorky
Uh,
because she's being a bit of a bitch up to this stage. Madge,
uh, Marge
Marge,
Tremond.
Yes, she gets the snail stalk eyes
Yeah.
protruding out of her
Which
skull.
we see in the video in the class or the film in the class.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the world, the story bleeding into its scares. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I have I have a critique that also leads into a like.
Okay.
So in
Okay.
the episode, we see this mean girls subplot where the kids want to embarrass Lily at school,
The
and
patty
Marge is their
cakes.
cat's paw. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
send Marge to talk to her, and you should go and talk to that cute boy, and then he's gonna embarrass her. But then it ends up with Marge um, uh, being affected by it. I felt that the Mean Girls plot felt a bit subtle for it, but then in the episode, it's really nice the way that they are showing us the prosaic fears of the time, like the racism and all that sort of stuff, to counterpoint the supernatural stuff. So I didn't like the Mean Girls plot until it became involved.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I get that. I get that. Because it's kind of a balancing act. It's not like you're making apologies for the show, but something that you're not satisfied with at first
Mm.
shows itself again. It develops itself and shows itself more fully realized or more scary. And
Mm.
you end up like actually appreciating what they did before. Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
found that a lot for myself in this show. So it's worth sticking with, is another good point. Don't
Yep.
give up after the first episode or
No,
even 10 minutes there, children.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in this, and they're doling it out bit by bit. It's not all in the first episode. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Lily is a sweetheart. I felt bad for her
Yes.
during that part. She's
Oh
an absolute
yeah.
sweetheart. Yeah.
But I was also feeling sorry for Marge as well because she was obviously being manipulated by the
Mm,
other mean girls.
yeah, she is. She is. And she has moments of reflection before it shows itself. I believe she's looking at her cardigan or sweater. It's probably the 1962 term for it. And that means you're
Yeah.
in the patty cakes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she's having guilt about it. She does, throughout all this setup, you see Marge, having signs of remorse. Should I be doing this? That sort of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a young kid in 1962. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A teen or a preteen.
Yeah, they're adolescents, I think.
I do
Um,
have another critique if you want.
yeah, please,
My
please.
other critique is I felt that based on previous history, Dick Halloran is not an evil person or a bad person. He's a genuinely nice person who only uses the shine to benefit or to save or to protect. And he came across really evil in that
Yeah,
when he revealed himself in the vision over
yeah,
the top of the mother who had paused
yeah,
or
yeah.
frozen. And it felt like a real sharp turn.
Yes. Again, maybe that will be realized later on.
Maybe.
Why? But he's terrifying. Like when he did the Conjuring style clap from
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
That's where I got my chill for the episode. That actually,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
startled me for a second, definitely. So, and yeah, the intensity of the scares are building as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both subtly and not so subtle. Yeah, when Major Hamlin's son sees Pennywise outside, the silhouette.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think
Yeah. That was
Major
good.
sees the balloon in the tree, just subtle stuff like that, as well
Yeah.
as snail eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Rose says something quite profound, which helps sum up what has happened in these first four episodes. Excuse me. Some of our stories are meant to teach us lessons, and some of our stories are real.
Yeah.
That's Native American Rose, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. That was a great line to sum up what has happened so far, yeah? Because you're still not sure what's real and what's not.
No.
Things are developing, consolidating, but the ambiguity, the mystery of what's going to happen next is there. I can't wait for the
Yeah.
next episode now. Yeah,
Yeah. Me too. I
yeah,
kind of want to see it all. Like I kind of
yeah.
wish I binged it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I could binge this definitely, and we'd
Yeah.
do two parts, first half, second half. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. If this show continues, I'm happy to do season 2 and season 3. We kind of have to.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. We
yeah,
really
yeah.
kind of have to. And if you're loving it, let us know there, children, at Evil Popcorn Pod.
Yes.
Is there anything else you wanted to cover, Baron, for this episode? I've done with
Uh,
my notes.
the only thing that took me out of the episode slightly, this is not a critique, was when they were watching the video of the leucochloridium taking over the snail. My brain went, "That's coming back in this episode," and then it did.
Mhm.
So that
Mm.
activated my writer brain rather than my entertainment brain.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And that is a critique, not a dislike, a
Yeah,
critique.
yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
And that
yeah,
is a right to brain. And you were beginning to see the patterns. Hopefully there's gonna be what's the word? They're gonna throw us for six in another direction.
yeah,
Keep throwing in the unexpected big things, yeah. Which I
yeah.
have a
Be
feeling
nice.
they will, which I have a feeling they will. Yeah, do we want to rate it?
Yeah, look, I'm giving this one a 4.
So am I. Yep,
Yeah,
so am I. For consolidation of where they're at for episode 4, halfway through. It's quite professionally
yep,
done. Yeah, I can't really fault them in terms of the story development, where they're at, and the way these scares are bleeding through from the story that has developed. And that was summed up beautifully with Rose saying some of our stories teach us lessons, some are real. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
done really well. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
And next episode is called Neibolt Street. For anyone that hasn't read the books, there is a house on Neibolt Street that features in this episode. That's where a lot of the action in the book takes place. And it's a direct. There's a well inside the house that leads down to its lair. So we're starting to get a bit closer to it with the house on Neibolt Street.
And we've seen Halloran already within the well, within a shine. Yeah.
Yep.
Remember the
Yeah.
toys
Yeah.
dropping down from above, grandmother's first sighting? Yes, she's trying to
Yep.
warn him big time, isn't she?
Really is. And
She
he
will,
should be
yeah,
listening to her and getting the hell out of Dodge.
absolutely. That's not the last we're going to see of her. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. And now that we've got the house, we've got the 27 shards, was it? No,
10. No,
10.
12.
12. Yes, the 12 shards, the 12 pillars of protection. Yeah.
Creating the wheel and the beams line into the middle, same as the stuff from the gunslinger.
Oh, my flipping God. Is it fair to say that I'm beginning to realize King's genius more and more doing this at
Yeah.
a later age and like properly looking at his works rather than just being a kid going, ah, cool,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah. What's
cool.
the next scary thing? Where's the next swear word? No, there's
Yeah.
there's
Mm,
method
mm.
to his madness.
There is method to his madness, even if a lot of it was quite mad at one point.
And
Definitely.
cocaine fueled.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, this has been this popcorn. See you on the next one. It's becoming very satisfying. I'm looking forward to it being delicious because I've got a feeling it's going to be so, Baron.
Go to bed, children. Go to bed.
Oh, I love it when you're evil. This is me at my most evil. Do your evil laugh.